Posting your boo on Instagram?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? What's the okay? There's two-parter.
I don't think anybody's fuck.
What does it take to be able to get to be that guy where he gets to be posted? And two, how much time does it take before you could say, you know what? Yeah, you're postable. Go.
I've done it before and I fucking regret it. I really do. And then the girls started doing a thing where they would show the guy's shoe or they would show a piece of him. You'd see his like wrist or something, or you'd be posing with you and you'd see some of his body, but you wouldn't really see him. You know, I sometimes wish I could be in a position to show somebody that was like showable and that it was like a public thing, but I'm very private with my like intimate life. So that's probably never really gonna happen at this stage. But I have done it before and it was fucking whack, man. Oh my gosh. You know, Facebook shows you those reminders of what you do. I'm so glad like Instagram like doesn't always do it, but like if it caught some of those things that you deleted, it's like, fuck, man. But like I have done it and it's like, you do get backlash because sometimes, you know, the guy doesn't always like represent the female that he's always with. You know, sometimes we women
and sorry to interrupt you. In that scenario, when you were posting him, was he posting you back? Oh, let me get my weed.
I can't remember. I've been on the page, I believe, but like it was mutual for me to do it. Like I didn't just do it randomly. Like it was a decision that was made that like it was cool to do it because, you know, we were dating and like living together, so it's a little bit different.
Living together situation makes it like where people, because look, you gotta understand, once you
living
post
together,
him,
it's a little bit more like kind of officialized.
Yeah, and it means hands off. Like nobody else can like, that's mine.
Yeah, but then look at, again, I'm an entertainer, so like I'm for the people as well. Like I'm for the dudes as well. Like, so it's like I entertain, you know, I'm very promiscuous online, so it's like people are gonna come for me regardless. So me posting a dude, probably not the best move, but at the same time, like if I'm feeling like how I really want to feel, or if I feel confident enough to do it, I hope they're not gonna judge him too harsh. But yeah.
What made you regret it?
It's a fucking asshole.
So like, because of the breakup or because of how you all broke up?
No, a bit of both, but also I look at it and I'm like,
sorry, I'm being mixy. I'm like being super intrusive.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I went through some phases, man. Like, some people can't, like I said, sometimes you show a piece of a person. So I've shown a hand.
I've done that. That shit cost me so many exes that hit me up like, yeah, you never posted me, but now you post. It was just a fucking hand. Calm the fuck down.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been engaged before. I'm just going to say it. So.
Same here.
Weird enough, eh? Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Been there.
Long time ago, though.
People get engaged, yo.
Yeah, and I showed, you know, my ring and stuff like that. I've been engaged twice, actually.
You know what that means, though? That means that Allizae, one, is that chick and got that good that make a nigga put a ring on it.
Twice, two different ones.
Twice.
I thought, honestly, it was a motherfucking trap, yo.
Make a nigga think about it. I gotta keep this forever.
It was a fucking trap, man. That's what it is. I look at like relationships so different now. Like it's so weird. Sometimes you just get in it and you're just in a situation. You're like, what the fuck? It's just a situationship. Because sometimes you can't find the right words to define it.
You love that word.
Yeah, I think it just, you know, like when Facebook had it's complicated as a status, like I gravitated to that. Like that made so much sense for me because when you couldn't put single or like, what's it? In a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's complicated was a status that I'm like, yo, like they really thought this through. That makes sense.
Facebook was looking out, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. So,
my opinion on the posting of the booze. I'm not a big fan of it because one, I feel, and this may be for me specifically because of the position that you know we've come to get in and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like. You're going to get backlash from people, maybe some in good ways, right? But some people are gonna start getting in your DMs and shit like that, hitting you up on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Women are going to be maybe lying to you, trying to fucking separate us. So maybe it's not the best idea for us to be posting up like that. But
Celebs do it all the time, but sometimes when you're in a relationship is when you get the most love. Some people are really trying to fuck with you when you're with somebody more than when you're single.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. If it's serious, and here's where the timeline starts to go into play with me. If we've been together, and my timeline, I would say at this point now in life is 2 years. Okay? So if we've been together for 2 years, even like right underneath the 2-year cusp, right? Year and like fucking 8 months, right? Wagwan, we will post up together. One, two posts together. I'm not gonna fucking flood the page. Like that's goofy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm up. If it's a occasion or whatever, I'll post you.
But sometimes when people are just starting to fuck with somebody, they do a silly post, not thinking too much of it, and
That's what I don't fucking like. That's dumb.
But that's when, you know, like for celebrities and stuff, it's like they were spotted out here, and that's when it's like you start to like follow and say, oh, is this going to turn into a relationship? Like that's when you start to kind of feel maybe it's turning into something.
Yeah, what irks me is when people just get into a relationship and then they start posting their boo. Like and the thing is, this is most of the time, and I don't want to be, women don't come for me, but.
Sexist?
I don't want to be sexist, but women will post, there's some thirsty ass chicks out there that, oh my God, I feel like he's my man. And they act like they never had a boyfriend
or like
in a
he's
minute.
The one or something, and then like.
And they start posting this nigga. And this motherfucker probably is like, oh my God, stop posting me, please.
And that actually kind of ruins a relationship.
Done.
Just because she wants to be so public.
Yeah. And you want to be an Instagram, you know, like, I don't want to call it, I don't want to use the wrong words.
Privacy respected, man.
No, you want to be extra. You want so much attention on Instagram. Okay, to put it nicely, you want so much attention on Instagram that you're like, look at my man, and it's like that's your business, and you literally just got with him last week, fam.
Yeah, we do see those ones. I've seen some interesting things.
He don't even know that he's your man until you start posting him on the fucking gram.
Yeah, no, it's true. and again, I think it's also harsh when people break up and then they start to remove all the pictures and then they start with somebody new and then they're comfortable doing it. But again, it's people's lives, it's moods. They don't want to feel like they can't, you know, be happy with their relationship, because sometimes you want to see like love. You want to see that instead of sometimes, you know, the thirst traps all the time. You want to see when somebody's been locked down or that they're held down, because now a lot of people in their bios put, you know, the lock sign and then they show you who they're with. They actually mention the name, so you can go pull up that account and say, oh, okay.
What? Bring that back.
Like people, like for instance, that are in a relationship, if it's a woman and she's like a baddie and everything like that, and if she's actually held down by a certain dude, she'll put like, you know, whatever's babe or whatever, and then she'll put the lock and then she'll put like his at whatever there.
In her fucking Instagram bio?
Yeah, some people do that. I've seen it. You know, especially if they're locked down by somebody. Like a lot of couples sometimes say like, you know, belonging to this person or that person, just so people don't get it twisted.
What kind of idiot thing is that, my youth?
Well, they're making it easy for you so you don't have to keep guessing. They're just like, okay, shit.
It's that important that you put your
significant
other in the bio? Like, fam, it's just, yo, we're together in real life, eh? Instagram doesn't really need to, Instagram is just an app. It's not real life.
Well, think about a bio. It's like, it's kind of personalized, but I mean, I've never done that before. I've never put like, oh, like me and this person, but I know people do that.
That's too much, man. That's extra. No diss to you guys who are doing it, but
people want to make it known who they're with. So like, yeah, I'm out here and I'm entertaining, but don't get it twisted. This person has my heart.
Link in bio.
Yeah.
Or go check his @ in the bio. Go follow him too.
Or they'll have their like link to all my links there, and then they'll have the person that they're with. So you're confused. You're like, okay, you're dating this person, but yet you want me to go to your OnlyFans. Okay.
Wow.
Or you want me to go to your website. Okay, business. All right.
Because that's where you're going to get to see them fucking.
And it's not always that person, right?
Whatchamacallit? Just to completely keep shitting on the shit in the shit parade here. Also, what thing that I don't like, when you combine your Instagram name with your significant other, you're fucking lame, okay? I know it's Zae Link, and we're supposed to, no judgment zone, but you're a fucking lame. Judy and John Instagram together, you're fucking lame. I'm sorry.
Because who's really reading the DMs?
Who controls the account?
Whoever looks at it.
just relax.
It would cause problems because some people, remember, there are people who say like, I don't really go on the gram, so we share an account.
You're lame. My opinion.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't do it.
What we got next here?